Hello everyone. Today I'll be going through the Year 12 Worksheet 7. So I'll just here's all the answers first. So if you just want to check the answers. Yep, cool. Let's get started. So the first question is just a general product rule question. So we just take we separate this function into two parts, x squared and log e of x, and we take the derivative of one part. So here we took the derivative of log e x and kept x squared as the original and did the opposite on this side. And then we just simplified and we get this. The next this one is basically the chain rule. So we just take the derivative of x squared and times at the front, and then e of x, something derivative doesn't change. So we get this. And we start being f of 3 equals to 6 times e to the power of 9. So be very careful here. A lot of students actually really forget to do this step. So yeah, when you're doing exam, be sure to be careful if they're asking for f dash of a number or just f dash of x, because that will be one easy mark gone. All right, so let's go to the next question. The period of this will just be 2 pi on half, which is 4 pi. Range is the amplitude plus minus the vertical translation. So it's 2 minus pi and 2 plus pi. So that's the range here. And the derivative is, again, the chain rule. So we just times this function by the inner part, like the derivative of inner part, and change sign to cosine, because the derivative of sine x is cosine x. So we get cosine of pi on 2. I mean, not pi on 2, sorry, cosine of x on 2. And now we find the equation of tangent at this. So we sub x equals 2 pi, so we get cosine of pi, and we get -1. So that's the gradient, and then we sub f of 2 pi to get pi. So the coordinate is 2 pi and pi, and we know the coordinate, we know the gradient. We can just formulate the line by this, because if we sub x equals to 2 pi, negative 2 pi plus 3 pi is pi. So that's the tangent here. The next question, we'll solve it with CAS instead, because this is tech active. We don't need to do it by hand. So the first step we'll do on CAS is to solve a half is equal to f dash of x, right? Because we have f of x this, we just get dy dx on CAS. So we solve a half equals f dash of x for x, where x is range from 0 to 4 pi inclusive. And then from that, we'll get x equals to 2 pi on 3 and 10 pi on 3. And the next thing we can use is tangent line function on our CAS. If you don't know what that is, let me know, I can show you. But we just do tangent line f of x, and we do x equals to 2 pi on 3 first, and then we do tangent line f of x, and x equals to 10 pi on 3. And we'll get these two tangent lines as our answer. So yeah, the tangent line function and the normal line function are really useful functions on our CAS, so be sure to use that when available. All right, so the final part is the rule of f of dash can be in this transformation. So what we do is, well, first we times out the matrix to get x dash is equals to x minus pi, and y dash is equal to ay plus b. And we rearrange to make x the subject. So x dash plus pi equals to x, and y dash minus b on a equals to y. Now, our original equation is y equals to 2 sine of x on 2 plus pi. Now we sub x and y in terms of x dash and y dash. So we get y dash on b on a equals to 2 sine of x dash on plus pi on 2 plus pi. So notice how, actually no, before we do that, we can rearrange to make y dash the subject. So y dash equals to this, basically we just multiply everything by a and plus b. And notice how sine of x dash plus pi on 2 is literally the same as sine of x dash on 2 plus pi on 2, which gives us, by the, trig identities, we get cosine of x on 2. So we get y dash is equal to 2a times cosine x on 2 plus a pi plus b. So now we know this section here is equal to cosine of x on 2. Therefore, we know that a has to be a half, because 2 times a half is equal to 1, so because there's a 1 here. So now we do plus pi on 2, a pi on 2, a pi, sorry, but since a is a half, so we get pi on 2, and b, because there's nothing after, so b have to cancel this pi out by making b equals to negative pi on 2. So a is a half and b is negative pi on 2. All right, for the final question is another relatively easy CAS question. We just do on CAS solve f of x is equal to 2 times f dash of x plus pi, and x is restricted from 0 to 8 pi. If you don't know how to enter domain on CAS, let me know as well, and I can show you. And after that, we'll get x equals to these 4 solutions. Yep, so that's the solutions to this worksheet, and hope to see you all next term.